Isn't that a pretty face? Hi. Dad, throw my ball. 27.5 pounds minus 2. 25.5 pounds. See that? Okay, these will be different because I had to cut them. They wouldn't split. But recognize these little balls? That's these goofy things. These are from dishwashers. They usually have an iron core that's like a U shape, goes through here, sticks out the other side. And you just pound them out from the one side. Some of them have little bits of brass, as you can see. I've been working on them. It's been kind of outside, so I've just been playing away. They were all in here. See, now these motors are similar, but they're singles. See? Same idea. But yeah, they do. And this guy don't belong in here. He belongs in there. That's the motors that can... Yeah, but anyways, no, that's not all that I have. I have buckets and buckets of these. I think I have a whole one of these garbage cans full of those in the cart corral. And then you got, there should be a couple in here. I set them aside because I was going to show them off. These little turntable motors. I'm not 100% sure what they came off of. Let me see if I can grab it better. But they have a little copper plate inside. See, that side and this side. It's about 1/16 of an inch thick. Maybe a little thinner, not much, but it goes right across on top of the motor coil that's in them. So just have an eye in case you don't do these tabletop motors. That's worth it because since you pop them out, you're getting extra copper. The weight of it is almost all copper weight. And of course, you always get the odd one of these. Yeah, that is aluminum. But I still take it apart because everybody knows I go after that little bit of copper right there and right there. And then that's extruded aluminum, irony aluminum, steel. Well, you can put the aluminum windings in with your sheet. At least here I can anyways. With my sheet. That stuff. Not that stuff. But I generally keep it separate, but I can throw it in with that. So, but yeah, I'm still viceless over here. But I have been using this guy over here. He works very well. Mind you, he's on wheels too. This is the one I use in the trailer when I do these guys. That's pretty much all I ever had him set up for because I can wheel him out there and then wheel him back in. But he has an anvil in the back so he can take a bit of a beating. But I'm trying to refrain from beating on my vise. Oh look, it passed out. Anyways, 25 pounds at I think it's $4.30 a pound right now, so I'm gonna say $4, so that's $100 right there. Well, more than $100. I'm just giving you a rough guesstimate. Then I have all this yet too. Remember I was talking to you about a buddy that drove by in that great big truck honking at me? Well, he came by the next day and brought me that fridge. So of course I stripped it down. It had lots of nice copper trinkets. Look at that. See, it was exploding. And yeah, it's nice when you get the older ones because you have the compressor there with a little bit of copper and then it runs up the side here and just goes into the freezer. That was all copper. That's why I like them older models. And yes, I had that one checked. It don't work, so it's done. So I got a couple compressors over there. I've been busy getting stuff ready. Bulk week starts again this Sunday night, evening, whatever. So I've been slowly cleaning this mess up. Of course, all the rain last night and this morning. Actually, not last night. This morning we had rain. So And I got a bunch of aluminum rims. I got to get the pins out. Everybody knows that. Right where the seam is where the pins are. You can see the seam on that one. You put a magnet to it, it'll stick. I generally cut it about that much to avoid the pins. Throw that piece in your iron the aluminum bucket. And the rest goes in the extruded. So, oh, I got another shot back under there yet. And the power washer. So I got a few items yet, but I'm going to play with that stuff tomorrow. But anyways, this is what I'm doing today. I just thought I'd weigh that just for poops and giggles, because they do add up. Like, mind you, that's not 100% all that, but most of it is. I don't know, see, you can dig. But yeah, it's nice stuff. 25 pounds worth, so that's a good start already. Too bad it's number 2. You think this would be that shiny stuff, that, what do they call that? Bear Bright, but it's too thin. It's horsehair. It's not thick enough. So they classify it to me as number 2, and I bet you they pull it out and go for number 1. Somebody does. I know they do. So yeah, these have been adding up too. Been taking vacuum cleaners apart. And of course power washers. Like I said, I had those 4 power washers that didn't work, and 1 will sell. So, but anyways, I'm going to get back at her. They're simple to do. Plus you pull the little bits of brass out right there. And you see the brass? So yeah, little dilemma on how to put holes in here if I'm going to put this bench vise on here. Because that's how this is shaped. It's roughly that thick, but I think that's insulation that's in between those two. So, because this is used to be a cooler. It must have ran all the time, you know, because these doors don't close all the way. Like, see, look how much of a gap is on that, and that's not adjustable. Can you imagine how much cold air was coming out of there all the time? Because there was no insulation or anything attached to this. I did not take it off, so, because you need almost that gap to make the door swing. I don't know, maybe not, but yeah, see, so I understand, and I think the door is warped, yeah, a little bit. I understand why he wanted it gone if it's running non-stop. It looks like it doesn't close right. Oh, that looks better. Now it looks straight across, right? Yeah, instead of caved in like that. But anyways, I like it. It's nice and easy to keep clean. I might think of putting those buckets in here, you know, that way I have more room to work. So, but anyways, that's what I'm doing, just playing. I wonder how much I weigh. What do I weigh? Anybody want to know? Mavis, how much do you weigh? Hey, how much do you weigh? I'm a lightweight. Look at that. $1.75. How much do you weigh? Stand on there. No? Okay. We don't care. We love you anyways. Yeah, we do. You're not a skinny puppy anymore like when we got you. You look very good. Okay. Enough chit chat. Have a nice day. Happy Thursday.